You sit on the floor of an empty house. All around you, there are evidence that furniture used to be there. Rings of dust and a few misbegotten pieces of furniture. Everything is dark. Pale moonlight filters in through a dusty window. And the last thing you have to your name is a dagger sitting there in your hand. You stare at this dagger for a long time, contemplating. You can't do it. They may have sold your soul. Your legal guardian lost everything. They lost the house, all your belongings. Who knows where they are right now, if they're even alive. But you know, they signed their soul away in some infernal contract. And despite your suffering, despite everything you've gone through up until this point, and no matter how badly you want to run away from this pain, you don't want to risk going to hell. There's nothing you could have done to stop this. The Hell Knights that came and repossessed all of your belongings are warriors that contend with the greatest armies of hell. And who are you? What do you have going on? You couldn't have fought them. Not with their spiked plate mail and those menacing maces they kept at their side. So you watched as they took everything that you had, every precious memory, every sentimental object that you had at your own, leaving you only with that rusty dagger. So now what? You have nothing. If you die, you might end up in hell. But you're different. You don't give up. You'll make your life into something. You don't sit and wallow too long. You get by the depression. You stand up and you get moving. Clutching onto that dagger is a constant reminder. And you set out on your adventure. Well, I hope you all liked that story piece there. This is a series dedicated to making story seeds to base your characters off of. And this story seed specifically, I name Scions of Hell. In the region of Chiliax, in Galarian, infernal contracts are much more common. There are churches to Osmodius everywhere. And not only that, but members of House Thrune have historically and repeatedly signed individuals into their roles, as it were, with infernal contracts, ones that bind the very soul. The legal system in Chiliax is very strong. If one knows the system well enough, they can make anything happen. But simultaneously, you're competing with individuals who have thrown everything away to study the law, or devils themselves that are made on the principles of exploiting the law. This is a great start for many characters. The scene I depicted earlier could be the start of any number of different character archetypes. Not only that, but it gives you a very strong reason for your character to want to survive, knowing that if you die, you might end up in hell. There are future storylines where you might try to get your contract rescinded or gain access to having your soul be free yet again. Maybe the legal guardian mentioned before didn't sign your soul away, but maybe you have to go and save them. This can be done in any number of ways, and it can be made into such a good story that has so much potential for growth and ability. Truly, someone starting from nothing and becoming an adventurer. Maybe they became an adventurer for the reason of getting their soul back. Or maybe they had a change of heart and they saw the power of the soul contracts and decided to enforce that. Maybe they joined the Hell Knights. There's no limit to the number of ways this backstory can really make for an interesting narrative. So I hope you all enjoyed. And if you all enjoy these stories, Seeds, and want more, please let me know by either liking or commenting. Anything to really help the algorithm get more people to see this kind of content. As we're nearing the end of the Why This Class is Awesome series, it's becoming harder to figure out what series to start next. So this, in the very least, is something I'm good at. I'm good at making good backstories. I'm good at helping accent or accentuate player backstories. And I hope this video leads to the creation of some, even one, amazing character. But that remains to be seen. Like the fate of the individual mentioned in the story before. Thank you all so much for watching. Good luck with your games. Leave the bad luck to me. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.